we have a radioactive sample of kryptonite. We've got 100 kilograms, and then after 10 years, it reduces to 80 kilograms. And we'd like to find the half-life. And the half-life is simply the amount of time that it takes for the substance to reduce to half of its original amount. So how long would it take for this 100 kilograms to reduce down to 50 kilograms? So we'll use our basic exponential form. We'll take a b times a to the, I'm going to do t now since we're talking about time. And we will simply plug in the 2 points that we have. Okay, we have the point 0, 100. So at time 0, we have 100 kilograms. And we have the point 10, 80. Because after 10 years, we have 80 kilograms. So plugging these in, we have 100 equals b times a to the 0. And that's wonderful, because a to the 0 is going to be 1. So we get b equals 100 from this. Now we'll plug in this second point. So we have 80 equals, and then I'll plug in my b, which is 100, times a to the t, which is 10. And now I can solve for a. So dividing by 100, I get 80 over 100, or 4/5, equals a to the 10. And take the 10th root. I'm just going to write that as 4/5 to the 1/10. That's my a. Okay, so now I know my a and my b. So I know my function. I know y equals 100 times 4/5 to the 1/10, and then raised to the t. So I can actually put that t right there. There's my function. And I'd like to know my half-life. So I'd like to know, when do I end up with half of the original amount? So when is it going to equal 50? And then I solve for t. So I'll start by dividing by 100. I get 1/2 equals 4/5 to the t over 10. I'm trying to solve for an exponent. So to do that, we take logs. I'm just going to take a natural log here. So the natural log of 1/2 equals the natural log of 4/5 to the t over 10. And then, from our log rules, exponents can come out in front. So that's actually t over 10 times the natural log of 4/5. All right, so now I can divide by the natural log of 4/5. I have the natural log of 1/2 and divided by the natural log of 4/5. That's equal to t over 10. And finally, we multiply it by 10. We have 10 natural log of 1/2 over the natural log of 4/5. And we could plug that into a calculator. I'm not going to bother with that right now. But whatever that comes out to be, that's our half-life. That's how long it takes for this sample of kryptonite to reduce down to 50 kilograms.